Hello guys, this is Tecno.Life.it and I am Mattia, and today we are there for reviewing the Nexus 5X, my new daily driver. I will start with the spec of this Nexus 5X. Is made by LG with Google, and the major spec of Snapdragon 808 is a 6-core, quad-core plus dual-core, 2GB of RAM, 16GB of storage, USB Type-C. The operating system is, of course, Android Marshmallow, upgradable at Android Nougat. The battery is a 2700 mAh. With my normal user, the battery lasts about 1.5 days. Now I want to talk about the call quality. Is so good. In 2 months of usage, I never have a problem with this phone. The reception is so good, I never have a problem. Where I live, in Cuneo, I'm always in 4G. When I was in Brighton, no problem, always 4G. Sometimes when I was indoor, 3G, but not a lot of time. Now I want to talk about the speakers. This phone has only one speaker, but it is so good. It's in the front part of the phone, it sounds so good. Now you can listen this part of a Ben Brown vlog, and you can see how much is good the display. Now I talk of one of the best things of this phone. Is I think the second most good thing of this phone, the camera. The camera is a 12 megapixel with 2 flash LED and with autofocus laser. It's really good, but when I was in England I took a lot of pictures. When I was in Poland the same, and when in Italy, of course, sometimes when I don't have my reflex I use my phone, and it's really good. You can see this video, I shot this video in Cuneo, and some pictures that I shot in Cuneo. With the camera you can't shoot in RAW, but the JPEG is so good. The display is a 5.2 inch Full HD IPS panel, and all of these things. It has a Gorilla Glass 3 and a holophobic coating, and is pretty good. Now I want to talk about the browser web. The browser is really good. I use a lot the browser because when I was in Poland I didn't have my iPad or my PC. Now I want to show to you the result of Antutu benchmark and of another benchmark, that is Geekbench 3. Now I want to talk about gaming on this phone, and I play my favorite games. Real Racing 3, and this absolutely good. I didn't saw frame drops, I didn't saw lag, is beautiful. I like to play Real Racing 3 and other games on this phone, is absolutely good. Now I want to talk about the pros and cons of this phone. The first pro is the fingerprint reader. It's not like the one of the iPhone, but is really good. The second thing that I really like of this phone is the camera, is absolutely good. The front-facing camera, I'm not a real fan of selfie, but it's good for that. The third thing that I absolutely love in this phone, and is the same thing that I love on my iPad, is the fluidity. Is really good. I don't saw a lot of crash. The last but not least things is the price I paid for this phone, only 209 euros. There are only two things that I not really love. The first is the battery life. I would prefer if in the battery there was a 300 or 300,000 mAh, because the battery is good, but it's not very good. And the second thing that I not like is that the internal memory is not expandable. It's like the iPhone. You can decide if you want to buy the 16GB version or the 32GB version. Now, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please smash the likes button, and if you enjoy this type of review, subscribe to the channel. Next week we come back to Brighton and other things. If you have some suggestions, some tips, you can write a comment and I will answer to you. Thank you for everything. Take care, Matthew, for Tecno.Life.it.